deep in that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm, hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious, I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me, I'm sorry, my soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness, I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world, that's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new, hit a fuck shit up, I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back, I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding, I'm strong. Neuromelanin control, ET phone home. Blast off the middle. Tested and get hit on the chin because I'm gonna clean you up. The co-main event of the evening. We are here, UFC 328 live in a building. We got the champion known as the Fearless versus his adversary, Tatsuro Taira. And now we can see just made his way in the ring as Tatsuro. He looking focused, he looking mean, he looking ready. And he looking like he ain't playing no GAMEs. No games being played right there by that man. That's a Taira. Now here comes his opponent right now, y'all. Everybody going crazy. Joshua Van. You know everybody loved them some Joshua Van. What are you listening to? I can't make it out what he listening to. Oh, he listening to some music I know nothing about. Oh, Joshua Van, he got a smile on his face. He coming to the ring. He is the second youngest champion in UFC history. Joshua Van making his way to the ring. He walking with a swagger I've never seen before. Joshua Van walking with a swagger, ladies and gentlemen. The only fighter in Myanmar to fight in the UFC. He is the flyweight champion, now resides in Houston, Texas. Now that's why he walking to the ring with that Houston swagger. Look, Joshua Van making his way to the ring, making a way to the ring with that Houston swagger, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit is nitty. And they saying this young man, he's a 24 years of age athlete, ready to take over UFC. That's why they call him the Fearless, because he's a young man ready to show the world that this realm belongs to me. He's in the inspection zone right now, taking off his jacket is Joshua Van. Still listening to his music, nodding his head. Taking off his shirt now is Joshua Van. Back looking ripped. Oh, he ready to get it. He wearing the black and the gold trunks. Listening to a Houston slap. Joshua Van, UFC flyweight champion. He's on a 6-fight win streak. He is the highest significant strike rate in the UFC history, 8.84 per minute. Damn, the highest significant strike rate in UFC history. Largest significant strike differential in UFC flyweight history, plus 2.4 per minute. Joshua Van drinking water, about to show love and respects to his team, because you never know, you might not be the same when you leave. So I appreciate y'all going through this training camp with me. We a team, and I'm gonna go out and represent for everybody out here who believe in me. That's Joshua Van representing for himself and representing for his team. Tate is working on him, putting that Vaseline on his orbital bone, on the brim of his nose, on his cheekbone, and now he's focused. They saying every time we see Joshua Van, he's in phenomenal shape and he keeps improving. Look at everybody. Co-main event pumped up. Everybody just watching. Everybody just looking. Like Joshua Van, go do it not just for yourself, but do it for those that love you. Climbing up the stairs, praying at the stair steps. Joshua Van, he has just made his way inside that octagon cage, walking with a swag. In there walking with a swag right there, Joshua Van. And then he squint the eyes. And then he do the hands. Now he rearranging them knuckles in them gloves. Hey, I once had an 8-leg parlay. An octopus, if you would. It came down to a game in Indiana. I heard The game got in super late the day before. So I said, you know what? I ain't gonna say that part, but I like this one. This one is funny. He said I had an 8-leg parlay, an octopus, if you want to call it. And I was like, oh shit. That's pumped up. That was a good one. I like that one. I like those. And I like them other ones. Now I want to watch, that's strange as hell. Now, for some strange reason, I want to watch Eddie Murphy and what was that movie when he was on the moon? And that was my movie. Something Nash. Something that Pluto Nash. You got Pluto Nash. That's my guy. Now I want to watch Pluto Nash, Eddie Murphy. That's my movie. Oh, I got to turn in a brother buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Giving you the live blow-by-blow will be fight or get knocked out. So subscribe to his channel and do it right now. And the 3 judges ringside will be known as Judge number 1, Judge number 2, and Judge number 3. And when the action begins, the referee in charge of the action, the 3rd man inside the octagon cage, will be Victor Ribeiro. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds, fighting out of Okinawa, Japan, presenting the number 3 ranked UFC flyweight contender in the world, the challenger, Tatsuro, the best Taira. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet, 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds, fighting out of Houston, Texas, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Joshua Van, the Fearless. And now the fighters are making their way to the referee. Alrighty, fighters, I gave you instructions in the locker room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times, and I want you to protect yourself at all times. Touch them up, and let's do this. The fighters got told what to do by the referee. Now these fighters got to listen to my referee.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger. You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar.
Now you better wake your ass up. Round number 1 is underway right now with both of these fighters. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Right leg kick going down low by Taira. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left on the outside right now is the challenger, the champion. He wears the black and gold trunks. The challenger, he wears the solid white trunks in the blue corner. The champion is in the red corner. Slapping shot, good leg kick going down low by Taira. Shooting in for the takedown. Great work right there, negating that takedown after Taira shoot, and he shot and shoot it in, try to get that takedown, but beautiful work. Double leg takedown, trying to lift him up. Great takedown right there by Taira. Down goes Van, and Taira, he's ranked number 3. Beautiful work right there by the god damn it, letting flies and shit. Hits. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left, round number 1 of 5, on top of Joshua Van, and it's looking like he's going to try to get that full mount right now, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left, round number 1 of 5 in this UFC Flyweight Championship bout. Defending himself quite well on his back is Joshua Van, holding that left arm of Taira. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left. Tatsuro is on top of Joshua Van, doing a great job of defending himself. You got to use his defense, and you got to stay poised, and you got to be calm. And Tatsuro, he has both of his legs, and now he has the full mount. Joshua Van using his hips, hands on the hips of Taira. Great work right there by Joshua Van, pushing on the hips of Tatsuro to keep him at bay so he doesn't rise above and try to implement a ground and pound. Good work right there by Joshua Van, finally getting out of harm's way, blocking up and getting away and getting from under that full mount of Taira. And now got the side mount, looking to try to rise up right now. It's going to be Joshua Van, but Joshua Van has to be careful of his neck because Tatsuro, he's in position to get choked out right now in a guillotine position right now. Early in a fight like this, Taira, Joshua Van might be in trouble. Looking up, and that forearm and that chin is under that neck. That chin is under that neck. Working stance, doing a great job of grabbing the wrist of Taira, popping his head out. Beautiful work by Joshua Van. Up top of the right hand, blocking that, standing on his feet, pumping that jab out. And now Joshua Van back up on his feet, pissed off right now. Jabs being flicked out, thrown by Joshua. 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Got his hands down, working the jab, straight right hand where the jab came in, landed by Joshua Van. And we can see Tatsuro on the outside. Got jabbed right there by Joshua Van. Good jabs by Tatsuro on the front foot, wiping his face right there. Say, damn, that jab landed them 4-ounce gloves on my goddamn facial structure. Right leg kick aiming towards the legs of Joshua Van. Marching forward, jab right there by Joshua Van, coming back with a sweep shot with a left hook by Taira. Nothing landed. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Round number 1 of 5. Excuse me, my apologies. Let me drink some of this Bobby Boucher and get it right. 1 minute and 53 seconds. Jabs landed. Beautiful jab by Joshua Van. Shooting in, trying to get the takedown again. Back up against the rope. Beautiful takedown right there by Taira. Went in there, double leg takedown. And now Joshua Van is trying to use his right hand, sitting on his behind and trying to land on the left side of the body of Taira. 3 of 4, 75% takedowns right there by Tatsuro Taira. Beautiful work, and sitting down on his back. The crowd is booing because they don't want to see anyone wrestling tonight. They want to see everybody on their 10 toes, seeing each other from the shoulders. Is that Ian? No, that ain't Ian. 1 minute and 19 seconds left. I'm talking about Ian. That's the character who was the promoter in the Full Life Blown, what was it, Alvin and Chipmunks. Shout out to Alvin. UFC flyweight, the champion is right now being controlled in his round number 1 by the challenger, who is ranked number 3, Tatsuro Taira. He's in trouble. Joshua Van looking to stand up, hobbling on one leg, 5 toes down on canvas, looking to put 10 toes down. But over there, good work right there by Joshua Van. Made his way back up on his feet and looking to step on the big toe of the left foot of Taira, slapping shots, right knee to the body landed by Taira as soon as Joshua Van stood up. 41 seconds left in round number 1 of 3. Holding on to that left arm. Beautiful over under. Both fighters is throwing knees, trying to kick the shin of the lead of that left leg of Joshua Van as his left shoulder blade is pried up to the edge of the cage, trying to take him down. Good trip to that left leg of Joshua Van, and down goes Joshua Van on his back. Beautiful work. In control this round number 1. Got the full mount right there by Taira. On top of Joshua Van, looking to do a ground and pound, trying to drop an elbow. Joshua Van is trying to protect himself, using his left hand to grab the right bicep so he don't get dropped down on right elbow. 8 seconds went for that elbow. Right hand missing them shots, and Joshua Van doing a great job standing back up on his feet as Taira tried to let off on him. Beautiful work. Jabs being flicked out, back up on his feet. Round number 1 is over, and round number 1, you got to give it to the challenger, Tatsuro. You going to the wrong corner. Joshua Van had to tap him on his shoulder like, bruh, your corner over there. They said you won round number 1. I'm not too sure after that. And this is Joshua Van's corner. He gave you all he had. Hey, you take him down, you get your shit out. You understand? You got to keep that knee big. And drinking water right now is Joshua Van. He has the ice on his chest here in this cold feature of this bout. Hey, you need to shift before you strike. I need you to slip and rip first. You understand? I need you to watch his feint. He's going to show the feint, and he's going to try to shoot in. He's going to try to take you down, Joshua Van. You understand what I'm telling you? And then they switched the camera, and now they got the camera on Tatsuro. They got the ice on his chest. Translator saying, breathe down and calm down. You're doing a great job. Your feints are good. Your samples are good. Your takedowns are good. Just keep doing them takedowns. Looking like both the fighters are going to rise up off the stool to go out for round number 2.
And here we Go.
And they better show us fireworks or the Joker gonna be mad at me. Standing up off the stool and somebody gotta implement a necessary evil.
What brings to mind the phrase, necessary evil? Now, I know many of you may hear the phrase necessary evil and you say to yourself, that don't even make no sense to me.
It's gonna make sense in a minute, Pastor. It's gonna make sense in a minute, preacher. Both these fighters is rising up and they say perseverance is law number one, so they gotta implement a necessary evil on the next man before they get cleaned up. See the Lord speaking through me now. 4 minutes and 36 seconds left. I need y'all to hit the like. I need y'all to hit the subscription and follow me because I'm your new fight companion. Because I'm going to call this blow by blow as I see it. 4 minutes, and don't forget tomorrow we got Zuffa boxing. We got Surahi Boachuk versus Shane Mosley Jr. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Shooting in for the takedown. Great sprawl right there by Joshua Van. Negating that takedown, trying to drop right elbows on left cartilage of the ear of Taira. Damn your cartilage. You ain't even supposed to be hearing no evil. That's what the Lord said. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in round number 2. Standing on his feet, looking to try to get another takedown right now. It's Tatsuro Taira, 10-9 in Taira, and then doing a great job holding up that left arm of Taira under his right armpit as Joshua Van trying to break free from the grasp, but got caught with a right knee off the break was Joshua Van. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in round number 2 of 5. Feints on the outside, straight right uppercut with a jab landed by Joshua Van. Over the top of the right hand, good work right there, but a knee came in by Taira, but a right hook over the top came in, landed by Joshua Van. Stutter stepping on the inside with a jab flicked out by Joshua Van. Here in round number 2, jab with a straight right, 2 punches. Van's hands is slick coming in, jabs flicked out by Joshua Van. Starting to get prideful, starting to get swaggy. Straight right hand with the left hand came in by Joshua Van. Came in on the inside, pumping that jab out as Joshua Van. Eyes wide open, saying, I'm going to get mine regardless. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left here in round number 2 of 5. Pumping his jab out right now is ranked number 3. The challenger is Taira. And we can see Joshua Van trying to find a way on the inside, pumping his jab out. The challenger, ranked number 3, Taira, is keeping his head off the line, dipping and diving, bobbing and weaving, getting away from them things. A great takedown, tripped the legs of Joshua Van, and great takedown with 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in round number 2. Holding on to the arm and down on his back, both shoulder blades his own back. And if John Cena was here, he'd say, lay your ass down for that 3-second tan. Dun, 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 dun. But the Unseen 17, he retired. But I think Backlash is tomorrow. I think I might call that WWE Backlash, but I think Zupa's on. Damn it. Because I think Jacob Fatu, he trying to fuck with Roman Reigns, y'all. Hold on, let's do it together. Acknowledge me. The tribal chief is back on top. But let's get back to this UFC. I'm tripping. That's WWE, my bad. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left here in round number 2. Laying on his back. The tribal chief, that's my guy right there. Laying on his back and holding on. Is Joshua Van doing a great job. Keep elevating and creating space once the guy is on top of you, because all you need is just inches to get out of harm's way. Both in the guard right now is Taira with 1 minute and 57 seconds left, and you can hear the trainer screaming at Joshua Van, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. UFC Flyweight Championship back on his back right now. And Taira is trying to take round number 2 because taking Joshua Van down on his back, that's working in the favor of Taira. Don't let Van stay on his feet to implement his game plan, his hand speed, and his movement. Keep his ass on his back on the ground. Control this fight so you can come out and the new. That's the thought process. Trying to rise up, trying to get a full mount and trying to Raja Jackson Joshua Van right now is the Japanese man in Taira. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. And you know the thought process of Tatsuro Taira. No surrender. No retreat. I'm coming to clean your ass up. And he's on top, and Joshua Van just feisty, fighting on the back, trying to body shot, trying to tear up the left obliques of Taira. Have the obliques run into the referee like, you got to do something because clearly my host can't protect us. Now look, that's the oblique. Let me drink some Bobby Boucher. Mrs. Boucher would be like, these gargantuans is just bleeding. That's why my Bobby can't watch this. No, I was like, come on, Miss Boucher, can you watch it with me? And then she gonna look at me and call me the devil. No, that's Mrs. Boucher. 44 seconds left in round number 2. Looking at Taira trying to set up a guillotine right now on Joshua Van, and it's looking like it's tight. It's looking like a dark. He tried this dark choke earlier, and it's looking like Tatsuro Taira has that That dark choke, nope, broke free. Good work right there by Joshua Van. Say, damn that, I'm representing Houston because we from Texas. Big X the plug said, straight right hand and down goes Taira. On top with the right hand. Ground and pound by Joshua Van. Right hand's over the top right there. Left hand's being thrown. Right hand's being thrown on his back right now with Taira. Got dropped with a straight right hand. And you can see that left forearm trying to hammer fist the forehead right now. Left hand's on the right side of the face. Final 7 seconds. And looking like he's going to survive as Taira. A huge knockdown by Joshua Van in round number 2. 3 seconds left. Heel kick up top, and that's the end of round number 2. WOW, because that's what we need, and that's what we want. This is the UFC. Anything can happen. And now Taira, he got to knock off these cobwebs. He's on wobbly legs. His nose is bleeding. There immediately, I have audio. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're good. You're good. This is the corner talking to Taira. I have translator. Okay, Tatsuro, you need to keep breathing. Understand? You're good, right? Yeah. I need you to just calm down. I need you, don't be heated. I need you to keep grappling, understand? I need you to believe in yourself. Get to the submission, take a deep breath in, breathe again, drink some water, and calm down. And let's take a look at that knockdown here. Look at this, boom, straight right hand, clean shot, perfect right hand, right on mouthpiece and nostril, right on the nose. Remember on Baby Boy, Pete was like, you want to aim at the nose because it's soft. That's preferable. But a big shot right there by Joshua Van, right hand, look at the head, look at the whiplash. That's the whiplash. Beautiful big shot by Joshua Van. And then went on top and tried to clean, chop, suey. But couldn't do nothing. It looked like he was done after that, but protected himself. Rising up off the stool is both of these fighters. So expect this round number 3 to be crazy. Expect both of these fighters to go out and throw hands like vampires and lichens. Over there putting hands on one another, and that's what's about to happen right now. That was underworld, but this is real life because somebody's consciousness probably gonna get sent to the underworld. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left. Hopefully you was doing things above the world that'll send you to heaven. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left. Jab flicked out by Joshua Van. Stalking gets prey, looking to turn into the predator in real time. Left hand's being thrown, uppercut with the straight left hand. Right uppercut, straight left hand by Joshua Van. Dare I say it? One more punch land? I think I might have to say it. 4 minutes and 6 seconds left. Straight right hand missed by Taira. Just smooth in the inside, shooting in for the takedown, negated that takedown, pumping that jab out. Uh-oh, he's beastie right now, marching forward with confidence, popping the head back. Good jab, had him looking like a Pez head from Japan. Straight right hand, body shots with a left hand, with a right hand landed by Joshua Van. 3 minutes and 46 seconds, uppercut with the right hand, missed that shot. And Taira, he's in trouble, y'all. Tatsuro Taira, he's in real trouble. Jab's being flicked out, beautiful jab, almost knocked the mouthpiece out of the mouth of Taira's mouth with a nasty jab. Straight right hand being thrown. Remember, Daniel Dubois hit Fabio Worley with a jab and knocked his mouthpiece out earlier in Manchester, England. Manchester United. Good work right there. Huge knee by Van. Straight right hand by Van. Right hook over the top. He's hurt. Taira is hurt. Punches and punches by Joshua Van. And the referee is just looking at Taira. Referee is like, I might have to stop this because you getting obliterated. Straight right hand being thrown by Taira. The face of Taira is just a mess. It's just looking bad. Bleeding out the nostrils. Redded up. Toe up from the flow up. Looking confused and lost. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left here in round number 3 of 5. The champion is on hot pursuits. I think I might have to say it. The dark side of Joshua Van is coming to life. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left. Shooting in for the takedown, negating that takedown of Joshua Van. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in round number 3. Jab landed, flush jab, another jab, wobbled him down. He goes by a jab and he's hurt. Right hammer fist being thrown, right hand's being thrown, hammer fist, right hand, trying to fight back his Taira, but on top of him is Joshua Van. Get the job done. Right hand's being thrown by Joshua Van. The referee saying, show me something. Right hand's being thrown, sit back on his horse is Taira. Chopped down with the right hand by Joshua Van. You trying to get your ass up? Because punk is jump up to get pushed and beat down. Took him and threw him down. Great takedown by Joshua Van. Over there exhausted by Taira, trying to get the rear naked choke. Over there trying to get the rear naked choke to Joshua Van. Got it locked, got the face over here. Choke his ass out. You gonna turn it, you gonna tap her, you gonna go to sleep. Crippler cross face type of rear naked choke. Broke free right there was Taira. Trying to Chris Benoit the situation. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. On his back choking. Right hands, left hands around the back. Left hands around the back. Coming in up under the neck. Now that hand is up under the neck. Breathing, looking heavy, and the referee is looking at him. Broke free was Taira with 1 minute and 55 seconds left. Round number 3. Uppercut with the right hand. Stood back up as Taira on the pursuit of happiness right right now is the champion. Just my greatness, this is what we need. Round number 3, significant strikes. 52 for Joshua Van, only 6 for Taira. That post 6, may the Lord help him. Left hook thrown by Taira. Jabs being flicked out. Oh, you know a prayer could be answered. Bleeding out his nostrils. Straight right hand landed by Joshua Van. Just continuously landing that right hand with a jab flicked out. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in round number 3 or 5. Shooting in for the takedown. Missed that takedown. Right hook over the top. Damn your left ear. Cartilage, I pop, it bleeds. 1 minute and 22 seconds left in round number 3. Jabs flicked out like damn your cauliflower sucker. Left hook up top. Missed that shot by Taira. Another jab. Long jab. Shooting in. Negated that takedown was Joshua Van. Pumping his jab out. Working that jab. Just a bloody mess. Uppercut with the right hand by Joshua Van. Another jab flicked out. And you can hear everybody chanting USA. USA. Because he's representing Houston, Texas. Jab straight right hand. Taira coming back. Left hook thrown right there by Joshua Van. But Taira saying, I ain't going out like no sucker. They want to chant USA. Hell to the nah. I'm representing for me in Japan. And I'm coming for mine. Shooting in for the takedown right now. Backed up against the West Coast side of the octagon cage is Joshua Van. Got a great base to him. As you see his foundation, he refuses to allow Taira to drop down another level to attempt a double leg takedown. Joshua Van said, I refuse, but this drug him down anyway was Taira. Say, I'm stronger than your little ass. You just fast. And then took him on the ground with Taira. But chances to win, everybody think Joshua Van gonna win this fight, but don't sleep on nobody because this is only round number 3. Backed up in pride, Joshua Van away from the cage and threw his ass on the ground, and Taira's on top of Joshua Van. And now Taira saying, I'm coming for mine. You busted me up, now I'm busting you up, fool. That's Taira. Straight right hand been thrown, missing that shot. Back up on his feet is Joshua Van. Swing shot, left hook landed right there by Taira. Taking a step back, pumping his jab out. It's looking like Joshua Van could have punched himself out at the bell with a jab into the championship rounds. And look at the face of Taira. Uh-oh, something interesting is going on. It's looking like Joshua Van could be hurt. Look at the replay. Jab. Joshua Van landed a beautiful right hand, uppercut with a right hand, a little left hook came in, landed, was getting off. Look at boom, right knee to the face. That's illegal. That knee was illegal. That one hand down by Taira, that was down. And then that was the new rule. So that knee from Joshua Van, that knee was illegal. And the referee didn't catch it. But that's why we got to love the replay. One hand down on the canvas as he rising up, and then you throw the knee, that's still illegal. And a jab landed, and it staggered the legs of Taira, and then down went Taira. What a round by Joshua Van, but what a round from Taira, because his ass was getting hit with some nasty work, showing the heart of a true champion, because it's not about how you're getting beat on, it's how you bounce back and see if you can overcome and get a victory. So right now, let's see if the underdog can do something here in the championship rounds, just like Daniel Dubois. Round number 1. Daniel Dubois gets dropped. Round number 2, he wins. Round number 3, Daniel Dubois gets dropped and then dominates and eventually knocks out Fabio Wardley. So who knows what's going to happen on this here Sabbath. Remember, it's Saturday. It's the Sabbath. The earth fell from Saturn. And now we humans is here wearing the rings. And I just be known as Saturn in the flesh. Fuck it, I like that. And now we calling a blow by blow. A planet speaks? Yes. And then we get after this, we're gonna talk about some aliens, y'all. Jab being flicked out on because the aliens are real, they exist. Your government said it is, so I don't want to hear no pushback from none of you motherfuckers. Aliens is here. That lets me know that the government is working with the aliens. And maybe 1954, the Treaty of Grandia, when they said Eisenhower met with extraterrestrials and they made a formal treaty. You give us technology and we give you the human genome. So if they saying aliens are real, then y'all got to deal with them. And they done gave y'all UFOs. Y'all already back engineered the UFOs. Now y'all calling them identified alien crafts. And that ain't nothing but the government. Because remember first, what was it first? It was flying saucers. Then it was unidentified flying objects. Then it went to UAPs. Then it went to IACs. That's identified alien crafts because you already back engineered the technology. And that ain't nothing but your government to try to implement a one world government. Remember the New World Order to get everybody under one flag? How do you do that? Fake an alien invasion in the whole world to say us humans, we got to protect ourselves and fall under one world government to protect from these aliens known as the cabal in the government. Y'all better wake up and stop being goofy. Back to the blow by blow. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left, but we'll get in, we'll break it down, get some information. I think I want to read y'all the fake alien invasion because it's just lining up. They say the gold gonna go up, the silver gonna go up, you're gonna go into war, they gonna debrief the people with aliens, and then we're gonna use Project Bluebeam to because you know they spraying chemtrails using aluminum, barium, and strontium. They're gonna use that as a projector, and then niggas is cooked because nobody want to pay attention and nobody want to read nothing and nobody believes in their intuition. On his back right now is Joshua Van. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left here in round number 4 of 5 in his UFC flyweight championship bout. That's why I call these blow-by-blows. It's freeing, ladies and gentlemen, because all this information be crazy. It was like, who the fuck, why ain't nobody paying attention? It's crazy. This is clear as day. 3 minutes and flat here in round number 4. They over here building temples to Satan, all in the third one being built in the capital. It's just crazy shit going on. In order for us to let the Messiah come, we got to do bad on the earth and destroy it. This shit crazy. But we're going to call this blow by blow. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in round number 4. On top of Joshua Van, just like how Taira was in round number 1 and round number 2. Looking fatigued and looking a little exhausted in here is the champion. But Taira, remember, in round number 3, the corner told him when he went out to round number 4, you have to recover, so I want you to take him on the ground. Taira shot in, got the takedown, doing exactly what his trainer told him to do. And now he's gaining his senses, knocking off the cobwebs and winning this round number 4. Grounding. Now Joshua trying to get up. Looking for the triangle. Joshua Van in the triangle, and that right arm, he can try to get a triangle choke. Joshua Van broke free, but got the arm broke free. Beautiful work right there by Joshua Van. And Taira with the adjustment, like, God damn, I almost had him. Straight right hand, missed that shot by Taira. Got a lot of energy as Taira, and Joshua Van looking a little exhausted, not really throwing like how he's accustomed to, like how we're accustomed to seeing him throw. Simultaneous jabs, landed. You land one on me, I land one on you. Simultaneous jabs, fair exchange, no robbery. 1 minute and 43 seconds left. Still leaking, but still in this fight. Jab flicked out, straight right hand with a jab. Another right hand landed by Joshua Van. Beating his head right there is Taira, saying, come on, my head is used as defense. I can take any of those, you little 5'5". You ain't doing nothing to me. That's the thought process of Taira. Left leg kick aiming high. Blocking that kick was Joshua Van here in round number 4 of 5. 1 minute and 22 seconds left in this UFC flyweight championship bout, co-main event of the evening. Up next, we got the headliners. We got Sean Strickland versus Kazmet Chamaev. That's going to be going crazy, and I'm going to be right here. We staying live. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Straight right hand being thrown by Joshua Van. Up on right leg kick going down low. Beautiful work by Joshua Van. Check that. Looking for an up kick with the right leg was Taira. Marching forward, pumping his jab out right there with Joshua Van. Find your way, because I'm going to find my way and be at the top of the mountain, fool. Uppercut with the left hand, pumping his jab out as Joshua Van. Shooting in for the takedown. Negated that takedown. Great sprawl. Beautiful work right there by Joshua Van. Looking for a right knee right there. Is trying to go underneath. And immediately Taira grabbed that right leg. Like, don't be throwing knees like that, especially when I'm exposed, and I can't be having that. I got shit to do here on this Saturday evening, all the way in New Jersey on the East Coast. 32 seconds left in round number 4 or 5. Backed up against the cage is the champion. Rank number 3 is Taira. He's trying to implement a takedown, trying to do something to steal this round number 4 for himself. Now, this is a hella good of a bout, and I got to do this for the algorithm. Hashtag UFC 328. Algorithm, I know you're listening. I need you to throw that in the algorithm, because you ain't nothing but my cousin, and we working together. 8 seconds left. Jab flicked out by Joshua Van. Right hand, left hook, missed those 2 punches. Looking like this fight gonna be finished, and this fight gonna be determined in the 5th and the final round. 20 minutes down. We got 5 minutes to go. I got 5 minutes in this UFC 3-2, and I got an 8th on it. Got it. Now look. This the corner. This is the final round. This is the final round. You have to take this. This is Taira. Remember what you did. Think of all the training. You can take this. You get a takedown, and you're going to get this round. That's what you do. You must do it. You must do it right now. Let him know that you own this squared circle, that you're the manager, that you're the ruler, that this squared circle belongs to you, Taira. You let Joshua Van know that soon as you rise up off this stool. And now you can hear Joshua Van corner is telling him, you got to watch the uppercut, baby. Watch the uppercut and go out there and get it. The 5th and the final round is underway. Both of these fighters is looking to rise up off the stool and go out there and do tricks like he who shall not be named. Uh-oh, the 5th and final round. Let's go. Up off the stool, ready to go. Let that serpent out, and we're going to see who going to be. Straight right hand with a left hand thrown by Taira. Right leg kick aiming towards the lead left leg of Van. Taking a step back, straight right hand by Joshua Van. Beautiful work right there. Jab flicked out, landed by Joshua Van. Coming in, that jab is beautiful by Joshua Van. pumping his jab out as Taira as well. He still is no back down in him. I'm never backing down because I'm always remain true to myself. Be true to your heart. I will just be true to my skill. Like this, the Mulan soundtrack. Remember, I'm an 80s baby. I born in the 90s and the early 2000s. We watched all the great movies and all the best cartoons, goddammit. Turn into Gerald on your ass. I take off this hoodie. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left. Round number 5. Taking a step back, pumping his jab on the outside. Big right hand being thrown by Taira. Uh-oh. That Taira almost landed. Shooting in for the takedown. Great sprawl. Negated that takedown. Backed up against the south side of the rope of the cage right now is Joshua Van. And what is going down? Somebody saying it's 2-2. Looking for that right knee jab flicked out, landing right there by Joshua Finn. Somebody saying in the comment section that it's 2-2, y'all. It's 2-2. So whoever win this round gonna win. Good body work right there by Joshua Finn. Great combo to the body. Body shot. Right hand, left hand to the body. Looking for that right knee up top of the left head. Keep his head off the line. Landing on the left hook by Joshua Van. For a left leg kick to the body of Taira. Taira trying to shoot in. Sprawled away and got away from that takedown attempt. Beautiful work by Joshua Van. Body shot with a straight right hand. Good jab to the head with a straight right to the gut. Backed up is Taira. Front push kick, right uppercut, jab, body shot with the left hand, straight right hand's being thrown by Joshua Van. Left hand's being thrown and down goes Taira and the referee waves off the fight. The referee waves off the fight. Joshua Van with the knockout. Joshua Van with the knockout. He runs and he hops on top of the edge of the octagon cage and he climbs out of the octagon cage. Joshua Van, baby, talking to Dana White right now. Joshua Van fucking going. Let's go get pumped up. Joshua Van pumped up, showing everybody love. That's how you throw them things. I'm the baddest motherfucker in the planet. And this is what you do when you great like this. That's Joshua Van pumped up, shaking hands with DC, with everybody at the commentary table. Hopped out the cage and now they rushing to go get him. Get in here because we really ain't got insurance for you outside of the octagon cage. And look at Tate taking a mouthpiece out of his mouth at Joshua Van, baby. Pull up, baby. Joshua Van, flyweight champion. And look at Taira. He's over there devastated. Don't hang your head for nothing, champ. You went out there and did your thing. Japan is proud for you. I'm proud of you. We proud of Japan. You went out there and did your thing. You just messing with somebody who from Houston, Texas, because he from Texas. Beat the brakes off you and how you looking like a messin'. Looking like a messin'. That's what we talking about. Pumped up. Look at Tate over there pumped up. Let's see the replay of what transpired in this last. Jab came in, clean jab. Straight right hand to the body, left hook to the head, all those landed. Nasty work. Another jab came in. These is all flush shots. Nasty right in deep trouble right there was Taira. Front push kick to that rib, to the body, jab, right hand to the body, left hand to the body, right hand to the head, right uppercut, right straight, left hand. Those is all connected, ladies and gentlemen. All of those connected flush, and then was pissed off. Took his mouthpiece out and threw it. 1 shot landed. 2 shot landed. 3 shot landed. 4 shot landed. 5 flush shots. And that's when the referee stopped it. 5 flush shots, but before that, it was 6 before that. So this landed like an 11 punch combination with Joshua Van. And look at everybody at the commentary table. That's like the referee there's looking like me and shit. Look, remember, Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan, his ass would be sitting in the middle and he be... That'd be Joe Rogan and shit. Joe Rogan see some crazy pumped up. That's what we talking about. I'm turning, I guess I'm Brother Joe. That's what I'm talking about. Now imagine if the afro can turn into a mullet, then it'd be a party in the back, but business in the front. That's what we talking about. Turn the afro to a mullet. You ain't never seen it before. Go crazy. And now I got to turn into Brother Buffer. Oh, they doing a commercial. Beautiful work right there by Joshua Van. Went out there, punches and bunches, landed like a 6-punch combination on Tatsuro Taira. By Tatsuro Taira, he shouldn't hold and hang his head for nothing. But he is sitting on that bench. And while he's sitting on that bench, he got to have that conversation with the Green Goblin.
I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
It's sad, but it's true, and it happens to the best of us. Now, to make it official, we send it in to Bruce Buffer. I'll turn into Brother Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of round number 5, declaring your winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Joshua the Fearless Van. I'm here with the winner, Joshua Van. Joshua, how good does it sound? The winner and still. First of all, I want to thank my Lord Jesus Christ. Hey, at the end of the day, man, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who saved my life. And his name is Jesus Christ. And then it felt damn good to feel the champion and be the champion of good. Joshua, that was an absolute spectacular fight. What a war. So many back and forth exchanges. It looked like you had him out of there a couple of times. That guy had a heart of a warrior. I mean, it was a really incredible performance by both of you. I say I was going to finish him inside 3, but I almost did. But look, he is a tough mother clucker. But you know, shout out to my coach, Later Beneda. He said, go to the body and you finish him. And as soon as I go to the body, it was over. Well, let's take a look at the final exchange because you went to the body several times. You got him with a front kick to the body. And then you started ripping shots to the body with the punches. And then eventually he just couldn't take it anymore. And the referee saved him from more punishment. But what a fight. Thank you, man. Shout out to Tatsuro, all the Japanese fans. And we can't forget about the Bernese fans, you know. So shout out to Miramar, baby, the War Room. Y'all know it's us. And you got a fucking champion down below. And that's Joshua Van. And now, Joshua, it's an amazing performance, but of course you have unfinished business. You have unfinished business with Alessandro Pantoja, who's in the house tonight. That will most likely be next for you. Give us your thoughts. But Nocha, you better get your shit right, because we can run it back if you want. And he's like, what the fuck was that? We're like, run it back. Like, what are you talking about? But ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still flyweight champion of the world, Joshua Van. Joshua Van, go crazy for him. Turn up and go crazy. Put your Myanmar flags up and say we representing with Joshua Van. Because Joshua Van just let Tatsuro Taira know that I run this octagon cage just like how Jay runs Smart Tech.
No. He don't need no help. He's already been served. I served him. He's taken care of. He's a little slow, but he got it. See, what he thought was he could come up in here and make the rules, but now he see that Jay make the rules in Smart Tech. Then I run this bitch, and now he about to bounce.
And now he about to bounce. Ladies and gentlemen, the co-main event is over. So you know what that means. It's one fight left. It's the main event of the evening. Why everyone is here. The UFC middleweight championship of the world. The fighters are going to make their way to the ring momentarily, but we'll break down the tail of the tape. We got Sean Strickland. He comes to the ring with an MMA record of 30 victories, 7 defeats. He comes in as the challenger, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. He is 35 years of age, 2 months, 1 week, 5 days. He weighed in at 185 pounds. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall with a 76-inch arm reach. He fights at an Extreme Contour Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, your challenger, Sean Strickland, and his adversary, the champion, Khamzat Chimaev. He comes to the ring with a perfect record, 15 victories, no defeats. He is the champion fighting out of the United Arab Emirates, Dubai United Arab Emirates to be exact. He is 32 years of age, 1 week, 1 day. He weighed in at 185 pounds. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall with a 75-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is coming up next. Chimaev versus Strickland in your main event. Now let's go to the Tapology. 81% of Tapology believe Chimaev will win. Out of that 81%, 31.3% believes he will win by decision. 62.5% of that 81% believes he will win by submission. And out of that 81%, 6.2% believe Chimaev will win by knockout or TKO. And for the 19% who think Sean Strickland will win, 42.7% believes he will win out of that 19%. And 55.4% out of that 19% says Sean Strickland will win by knockout. UFC, baby, your main event. And we can see Sean Strickland in the back. We can see Sean Strickland in the back, ladies and gentlemen, working his ones and twos, saying lock the door behind you. And we can see Sean Strickland warming up in the back, saying I'm about to go get it. And now somebody's rapping about Sean Strickland. You know the Sean Strickland, and you keep him in the all in the back. That's what they were screaming. They're talking about Sean Strickland like that. You know Sean Strickland, and we keep them all in the back. That's what they was talking about with Sean Strickland. But the main event is coming up next. But ladies and gentlemen, they just released these UFO files, so that just let me know that they on some bullshit, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's really going on, ladies and gentlemen, because I ain't gonna lie to the folk. So that makes me think now that they released these UFO files out of nowhere, then my research must be correct, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's really going on in this motherfucker, and we're gonna break down the gray agenda, because what's really going on is the gray agenda. We're gonna pull that up right now. I'm gonna read it to y'all while we wait for this main event. Because this what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to sound crazy, but your government just released them files, and we're going to break it down. So let me see. Let me pull this up. Make sure y'all can see it. Boom, the gray agenda. And we're going to start reading this because this is what's going on, and they just released them files. But this is what's really going on. The Greys made, thank you, my love. The Greys made contact with a world governmental body for the first time in 1933 in Germany. However, they were turned away by the German government because it had already committed itself into involvement with the Giza intelligence, a renegade group of human extraterrestrials that were headquartered under the Giza Plateau in Egypt. And remember, they said we done found some pillars under the Giza Plateau. Remember that last year, I believe? They were predominantly Pleiadians. They were on their own, doing their own thing. Ashtar, Kamigal, and even Jehovah were a part of the group for some time. They came down here and played God with us. People worshiped them because they had technology which they used as their power big time. During the 1930s, the Germans were building rockets and starting a space program due to their contacts with extraterrestrials of the Giza intelligence. The technology developed, however, was used to create weapons because the German governmental body involved were concerned that there was going to be an alien invasion. The Giza intelligence had told them that the Greys were here to invade, but this actually did not occur. Plans for weapons such as sound devices, lasers, neutron bombs, particle beams, etc. were designed. Although many of these weapons were not created until much later in history, a lot of other technology was shared with the Germans by the Giza intelligence, like how to do anti-gravity, free energy, etc. The United States was the first to open its doors to the alien race known as the Greys. I have been told of only one contact in 1934 where the Greys made their presence known to the U.S. government in the state of Washington. I don't know the particular details, but somehow the government knew that the Greys were there. It wasn't until 1947 that actual contact occurred with the aliens and the United States officials. The first face-to-face contact was due to a shooting down of an alien craft, namely the Roswell incident. This pressed the Greys into contact earlier than they had actually anticipated doing themselves. After the crash in Roswell, the United States, the Soviet Union, and the British at the very highest levels became blood brothers. By the way, none of these governments knew what Germany was really up to. The Germans were very, very secretive about their contact with the Giza intelligence. My love, can I get some drink? Thank you, my love. The Roswell incident, you love your wife, love your kids, and creativity, imagination, and we're going to take it off. But this is what's going on, y'all. The Roswell incident created more of an urgency to develop a true space program to defend the Earth. And in 2019, what did Donald Trump do to defend the Earth? Let's pull it up right here so y'all know I'm not tripping and y'all know I'm not lying. What was it? Space Force. And then you got to pull this up. Let me see. Let me calm my ass down. And then you pull up Space Force. The United States Space Force is the newest branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, established on December 20th, 2019 to protect the U.S. and allied interests in space. Your sixth branch of the military. Let me continue reading on what's going on. to defend the Earth. The United States, the Roswell incident created more of an urgency to develop a true space program to defend the Earth. December 20th, 2019, the sixth branch of your government was created, Space Force. Look it up. The United States and the Soviet governments thought that this alien presence could be a threat because these aliens were so technologically more advanced, but the Greys in their own fashion really backdoored these governments through deceit. The true space program, this underground space program that we are just now beginning to hear about, was originally financed by the club of members of the Club of Rome. And then we'll pull this up to the Club of Rome. You pull this up, we'll translate it. The Club of Rome. Then we got a peaceful culling that's underway. A reminder to authors of the limited growth promotes the genocide of 86% of the world's population. The Club of Rome. This is what they trying to do. Genocide of 86% of the world's population. Are they not doing that now? Now you need to do some homework to find out who those members are. And don't be surprised, and what y'all think all these data centers is for. Ain't they taking the natural resources from human beings ready to kill your ass? Now you'll need to do some homework to find out who those members are. And don't be surprised at who you see. We will talk more about that later when we discuss the moon. Prior to this, in the 1850s to the 1950s, 100 years, there have been some utilization of cattle and humans in experiments by the Greys. The NSA, which was created in the 1950s, learned that the Greys were responsible. In 1952, the U.S. government prepared itself for the realization of ongoing alien contact when our military radar system started to down their craft. The Greys knew that in order to perform their experiments on such a large scale, to save their race, they would need the cooperation of a high political body. In other words, they had to come to terms. A select politically structured body created secretly within the United States government was designed to be the liaison between the Greys, the technological gods, and the Earth humans. The military was very enthusiastic for communication with the aliens in hopes of exchanging technology for raw materials. That's the human genome. That's our genetics. Because remember, Matt Gates said his alien extraterrestrial human hybrid program. This is what's going on. Y'all hit the like, y'all hit the follow, and y'all hit that Cash App, giving you information you don't know nothing about. The military was very enthusiastic for communication with aliens in hopes of exchanging technology for raw materials. This liaison group, this political structure, is and was the NSA, the super secret national security agency. For contact and study of aliens was its original purpose. In May of 1954, at the Holloman Air Force Base, the United States government made a formal agreement with Great Alien Race. Some of the terms of this agreement were the exchange of technology, of anti-gravity, metals, alloy, and environmental technologies to assist the Earth with free energy and medical application regarding the human body. All the Greys asked for in return was to be allowed to study the human development, both in the emotional consciousness makeup and to reside here on Earth. This single act of signing a contract with an extraterrestrial race was the most significant act in human history because it launched us in a direction that we were never intended to go in the first place, and it thrusted us into a role that we were not prepared for either, being hosts to an alien race. Essentially, what this contract has also done has handcuffed the Andromedan Council and the Galactic Federation and all these groups and those benevolent extraterrestrial races from being able to take a more active role in the Earth's evolution. It has placed the burden squarely on the shoulders of humanity to enlighten itself of the facts and to consciously create ascension on an individual basis. Because this particular treaty was agreed upon between the aliens and the ultra units in the NSA, which actually is a government unto itself. They, in fact, turned away help from outside benevolent extraterrestrial races that would have that we could have obtained before. Now pay close attention because this is the first time I've ever mentioned this. The particular document and original exchange material may be found today in the NSA facility called Blue Moon under Kirkland Air Force Base in New Mexico. Its exact entrance is the Montezoni Mountains. This location houses the private Department of Energy Technological Labs. Currently, the building of free energy devices for use in space and on the moon and Mars is ongoing. In this particular area, much of the alien technology have been reconstructed and sent via a connecting tunnel to Los Alamos and an area located underneath the cliff sides of Los Alamos Canyon where huge vaults are built into the earth. This facility is 29,000 square feet in size. There are also laboratories equipped to study light, thought, and pure energy there. This facility is also used as a jail for aliens captured by the Black secret government. Corporations that are currently assisting the aliens in the Black government are Stranded Oil, Lockheed, Northrop, McDonald's, Douglas, AT&T, IT&T, the A.A. Matthews Construction Company, the Robbins Company, the Utah Mining Company, and numerous more. The NSA is exempt from all laws in the United States unless the NSA itself is specifically mentioned in any creation of law. This is due to its interaction with aliens and its sometimes necessary infringements of civil rights and constitutional rights of the American people. In other words, to make it exempt from breaking any laws and hurting anybody here, they made it completely separate, and it is completely separate, even though your tax dollars pay for the running of it. There was also a great deal of private money used by the NSA to build the alien technology and to keep humanity under control. The status quo secure. Even the CIA doesn't know much about the Ultra or Blue Moon units of the NSA. These are the two highest units the NSA has that deals directly with alien technology and information. Now realize that the Greys are genetic engineers. Though not the only ones, most of the aliens from off-planet are genetic engineers because they value life forms as opposed to gold or silver. Genetics, life forms, and things of that nature are their wealth. A lot of the genetic engineering and experimentation is going on here on Earth and on Mars. Moon probes by the Greys, probos, Mars and moon probos by the Greys. They are using this opportunity to satisfy their own agenda, which is to create DNA and genetic stock that is clean enough to foster new physical life forms that are capable of regeneration and birth of their race. And what his name, Matt Gates, what did he say? It's an alien extraterrestrial human program going on. And I found the literature. They are using this opportunity. What you think 2019 for? The jab, what you think that was for? They are using this opportunity to try to satisfy their own agenda, which is to create DNA and genetic stock that is clean enough to foster new physical life forms that are capable of regeneration and birth of their race. As of right now, the Greys are most interested in the female genetic stock because all family lineages follow the female rather than the male. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event is underway. We are here live in the building. Both of the fighters are inside of the ring. We would like to give a thank you to Fight or Get Knocked Out. Hit the hype, hit the like, hit the follow, and hit the Cash App immediately. This championship bout is brought to you by Super Shore, your corner team. Also, giving you the live commentary all night is going to be Fight or Get Knocked Out. So prepare for greatness and subscribe to his channel, follow to his Twitch, follow to his Rumble, and just get to know your creator. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live in New Jersey. And no! For those in attendance at UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC for the undisputed middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 30 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet, 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Corona, California, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion and the number 3 ranked middleweight UFC contender in the world, the challenger, Sean Strickland. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record, 15 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet, 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, fighting out of the United Arab Emirates by way of Russia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Hamzat Taira. And he pumped up, and now the fighters is already standing right there, ready to get their instructions from the referee. Herb Dean is the referee. Alrighty, gentlemen, we been over the rules. I gave you instructions in the locker room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions and let's do it. Both the fighters touching one another, what? And both fighters over there screaming at one another, saying it's about time to go down, up on the toes. To surprise of many, they touch gloves not once, but they touch gloves twice. And both of these gargantuans look happy. And guess what? It's no more security. And now these 2 men finally get to go out and fight, screaming, beating himself right now. Sean Strickland, Chimaev, the fight is about to be underway. Smiling at Chimaev, ready to go out and ready to go get his. And you can see Sean Strickland, ladies and gentlemen. One of the biggest, baddest fights right now here in UFC Fight. Sean Strickland in the white, Hamza Chimaev is in the blue with the gold on. Taking their time on the outside. And you can hear the crowd and everybody screaming, USA, USA, USA. Everybody screaming UFC on the outside and shooting in to try to get the takedown, and good work right there. Too easy. Down goes Strickland. Strickland is on the ground in the white trunks, wearing in the blue corner. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in his UFC middleweight championship bout. Sitting on his arse right now is Sean Strickland. The champion, Chimaev, is doing great work early on, trying to pry and get Sean Strickland away from the cage so he can do God knows what to the next man in the center of the octagon cage, prying him away. He has that body locked, trying to stand up right now. Is Sean Strickland having a hard time standing up, getting treated bad right now, scooting on his knees to that turnbuckle and then trying to pry him away, trying to keep that left elbow inside so he doesn't get that hook. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left, and everybody is just watching. Chimaev doing a great job trying to get on the back, gave up the back, trying to get up under that neck, and he's trying to choke out Sean Strickland early on here in this UFC middleweight championship bout. And Strickland is grabbing on to the left wrist of Chimaev to protect his jugular so that left arm doesn't go up under that neck. Doing a great job. And this urgency, the urgency to try to get back up, helped Chimaev get into this position. Strickland has to calm down, poise himself, and just keep a calm to himself. And he has to keep his hands tight, and he has to keep his legs, and he has to free his legs from the grasp of Chimaev's legs. There you go, freed his left leg. Strickland just freed his left leg, all a part of the plan. Take him into deep water and then drown him. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. On his back right there. Hopped all on Sean Strickland back and then rolled up under and looking to try to put that left hand up under the neck. This is not good for Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland, he could get a rear naked choke. He could get choked out earlier. He's staying calm so far here in round number 1. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left. In the Sean Strickland's UFC career, they saying no one's ever even attempted a submission attempt on this guy. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. Strickland is throwing his hips forward as his legs, as he's trapped in the grasp of Chimaev. Breaking free, trying to toss and turn, but not giving up that break and not giving up that body lock is Chimaev. Now he's trying to get the back of the head, trying to get up under that neck early on and trying to attempt a submission on Sean Strickland. And right now, seem content to just try to defend himself right now is Sean Strickland. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. Still got that body lock. Great job right now by Chimaev. Doing a great job of controlling the arms. Got the right arm of Chimaev underneath the right armpit is Sean Strickland. Turning around, trying to get that full mount. Trying to get back to his feet, but went far away from that octagon cage. Beautiful work right there. Not trying to fight weight, but a great job by Chimaev. Both knees is planted on the canvas and got Chimaev on his back. And the crowd is just screaming, USA. USA, right knees to the right side of the body of Sean Strickland. Now Sean Strickland has that right knee on the canvas and he got that left foot planted on canvas, looking to try to rise up, doing a great job with his left leg, taking and putting it on the left ankle of Sean Strickland to keep that knee and put it back down. So good work right now, not allowing Sean Strickland to get to that octagon cage. And every time he pulls that weight towards him, looking to drag Sean Strickland into the middle of the eye of the storm, known as that octagon cage, to go feast and go eat, tossing and turning and trying to put that neck, turning Sean Strickland around so he can get up under that neck with the right hand this time and trying to turn him around to get the full, trying to get mounted. Sean Strickland is mounted and Chimaev gonna try to implement a ground and pound. Doing a great job right there. Got that right leg over the arm, trying to stand up right now. Very awkward in this round number 1. And doing a great job of just staying composed is Chimaev in full control. He allowed Sean Strickland to stand up, lifted his ass up, and slammed him on the ground. 56 seconds left in round number 1. Up, turning around, still in full control of Chimaev. Both fighters are sitting down on their yards. Strickland is sitting in the lap of Chimaev with 44 seconds left. And you can see the brim of the nose of Chimaev. He's bleeding from the brim of the nose. I don't know what happened. Got slipped by Khamzat Chimaev. He's bleeding out the brim of his nose. Got the kids with their cell phones trying to watch a good fight. 33 seconds left in round number 1. Right hand trying to go behind him and land on Chimaev right now is Strickland. Trying to get up under the neck and trying to get a crippler crossface, trying to be Benoit. Chimaev is about to squeeze on Sean Strickland. He got his chin right now like it's Chris Benoit with a crippler crossface right now. It's Chimaev with 14 seconds left and broke free right there, looking like gonna break free. And now Chimaev is trying to get up under that neck right now, but it's on the face. Doing a great job. He heard the clapper. He's real calm and doing a great job of defending himself. It's Sean Strickland keeping his hips thrusted forward, and he's gonna make it out of round number 1. Beautiful work in round number 1 by both of the fighters. Chimaev took that round, and Sean Strickland just looking at him as he go back to their corner. This is the corner of Sean Strickland. He doesn't want to stay. Hey, that's perfect. Breathe, let him breathe. Don't rush out and don't turn back into him. I need you to work from the bottom, that shoulder. You do not need to be on the ground, Sean Strickland. Understand? What you're doing perfectly on the ground was perfect, but look, you need to own the geography. That's what you need to do. Imagine, and you know he's going to come in, he's going to pump a jab, and he's going to shoot. I need you to feint at him. I need you to aim at his chest. That was the best he had. You understand, Strickland? That was the best he had. Take a deep breath in and go out, and you control this second round. You get in control, Strickland. Rising up off the stool is both the fighters, and as they go out for round number 2, all they hear is their daddy voice.
This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
And they gonna get off the stool and they gonna live to fight another round. The Hermdeev is saying behind the black line to Chimaev. Get behind the black line. And Chimaev still not behind the black line. He's saying, I ain't listening to your ass. This man trying to take my L. That means life. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left. Round number 2 of 5. Jazz flicked out up on his toes. Right hand over the top being thrown by Sean Strickland. But expect Chimaev to shoot in. And Chimaev saying, come on with it. If you think you got it, then I'm gonna let you know punks jump up to get beat down. And what you taking all this air covering for a fool. Right hand over the top, body chop with the right hand, trying to go down low. Good work by the champ, trying to pump his jab out. Is Sean Strickland with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left, aiming towards that jab down low. Right calf kick going down low by Chimaev. 4 minutes and 28 seconds left, pumping his jab out. Is Sean Strickland going down to the body with a jab. Is Chimaev here, left hook over the top, missed that. Counter punch coming back at Chimaev with the right hand, missed that punch, and Chimaev just waiting to come in for the shoot. Soon as Strickland throw that right hand, he gonna shoot in for the takedown. Watch. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Crowd is starting to chant again. US of A. US of A. The more he gets back to the octagon side, Chimaev is gonna shoot. Feints on the outside right there. Chimaev. Hey, Strickland, as soon as he tried to shoot, Strickland better be having them knees ready. He been getting stem cell shots in his knees. He better use them mother cluckers. 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Right hook thrown by Sean Strickland. Jab hooked out, thrown by Strickland. Missing them shots. Up top with a jab. Missing that jab was Sean Strickland. On the outside looking for the right hand was Chimaev. Both fighters are starting up, and you can start to see some redness on the face. Jab down to the body right there by Chimaev. Taking a step back. Right hook up top. Keeping his left hand home. Blocking that hook from Strickland is Chimaev. And you can see Sean Strickland getting that jab off, ladies and gentlemen. And Chimaev on the outside with a jab landed by Chimaev, but a right hand landed by Sean Strickland. Looked like it staggered the legs of Chimaev momentarily. 3 minutes shooting in for the takedown, taking a step back, negated that takedown, and now Sean Strickland is looking like he can get the top mount of Chimaev, and now Strickland is looking like he's ready to get on top, and yep, Sean Strickland has the top position. Strickland's on top, and this is very interesting. Inside the guard right now, and we have never seen Chimaev on his back. Now, this is about to get interesting. On his back right now is Chimaev with 3 minutes flat in round number 2. Sean Strickland, he has the top position in the guard position, and this is his time to eat. This is his time to do a little same thing. And then we can hear it's a pro Strickland crowd, so they're going for this, trying to get out the way. Beautiful left hand by Strickland, and you can see blood Hamzat on that right cheekbone. Being the dominant wrestler, how much time does Chimaev spend right now on his back, knowing he can just break free? And looking to try to stand up right now, doing a great job. Watch that left leg from Chimaev. He could try to get a triangle choke to try to get an arm bar or something, because Strickland is going to fall into position, looking to throw that left leg behind that head and trying to get that triangle choke. Will allow him to stand up. Smart right there by Strickland. Will allow his opponent to stand up, standing on their feet in the eye of the storm. In this octagon cage, 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Uppercut, straight right hand thrown by Strickland. Looking for that uppercut, taking a deep breath in is Strickland. Trying to shoot in for the takedown is Chimaev. Negated that takedown. Beautiful work right there. Great takedown. Missed that big right hand. Left hand ground and pound right now by Sean Strickland. Left hand being thrown on his back right now. But watch that left arm of Sean Strickland. He can get caught up into an arm bar. He better be careful. But Chimaev is on his back, and Sean Strickland can be into position to cause some harm to this next man. Ground and pound, already a little hammer fist. Everybody standing up with their cellular devices. Everybody got the cell phone. We want to see something amazing, I guess. Like that little boy on Incredibles. What are you looking at, little kid? Something amazing, I guess. That's that little boy on the Incredibles. 1 minute, you ruined my, I saved your life. You ruined my death. 1 minute and 27 seconds left in round number 2. On his back right now, Chimaev looking like he's concerned right now with Chimaev. Like, I've never been in this position before. Strickland is way better than I thought. That's the thought process and the look on the face of Chimaev. Round number 2, significant strikes. 18 for Strickland, 5 for Chimaev. They saying Chimaev had to break 35 pounds and it's starting to get to him, because now that weight drop has cost him, and now he's starting to get fatigued. And everybody hearing USA, USA, USA here on this Sabbath, going crazy. This is gigantic for Sean Strickland. 30 seconds left in round number 2 of 5. Round number 1, Chimaev. Looking like he's, looking like he's going to take this. Round number 2 is going to be Sean Strickland. Looking like got some emotion out of Chimaev and Sean Strickland. And it's looking like round number 2, the tide has turned. 10 seconds left in round number 2. Being very patient is Sean Strickland. In control, and he knows the danger. You run towards the danger like he a boob or something. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put something in my cup. I got that drink in my cup. I got that drink in my cup. Hell of a bout. And now they're showing a replay of what transpired in that last round. And it's looking like tried to get back to the guard, up off the stool, ready to go work right now with Sean Strickland. Good jab, flicked out, big shot with a right hand by Chimaev. 4 minutes and 48 seconds here in round number 3 of 5. Oh, my bad for that burrito bite, y'all. I was just hungry. I've been streaming for a minute. I had to eat something. Now I'm stable. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left. All you need is 2 bites and I'm straight. Jab flicked out, throwing, taking a step back, knowing I got something in my stomach and the Lord to do the rest. Good body shot with the left hand, good with the left leg. Good body kick right there by Chimaev. Pumping his jab out with 4 minutes and 20 seconds in round number 3 of 5. Good jab right there by Chimaev, but coming back firing with a left hook with Sean Strickland. Stick jab down to the body. It's 1-1, y'all. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Left hand pumping that jab is Hamzat Chimaev. Feints on the outside. Has pulled guard twice in the second round. Left leg kick to the body. Good work right there by Chimaev. Sean Strickland got to turn up the heat, ladies and gentlemen. Body shot with a right hand thrown down low by Chimaev. And the people is telling Sean Strickland, nobody have ever seen Chimaev in this position. You need to feast. You need to eat. You need to go get it. Everybody still chanting USA. Jab going down to the body by Chimaev up top of the right hook. Missed that shot. Marching forward. Jab being flicked out. They saying Chimaev is gas. He ain't really got that much gas in the tank. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here in round number 3 of 5. On the outside, standing on their feet, not trying to shoot a takedown, looking for the uppercut with Sean Strickland pumping his jab out. Chimaev with a jab with the right hand over the top with a counter with a right straight with Sean Strickland pumping his jab out. Is Chimaev. Jab down to the gut by Chimaev. 3 minutes and 19 seconds here in round number 3 of 5. Pumping the jab out on the outside right now. With Sean Strickland looking for that straight right hand, but nothing was there. Up on his toes. That jab by Strickland is landed. That's what cut the slit of that brim of that nose. Right hook over the top landing right there. And Chimaev saying, come on with it. Working lovely right now with Sean Strickland. Pumping his jab out. Landing his punches over the top. Body shot with the right hand by Chimaev. Looking for that uppercut with the left hand with Sean Strickland. Keeping his head off the line. Stick jab going down to the body with Chimaev. Nothing was there. Left hook up top. Missed that punch with Chimaev. Calf kick. Good low kick came in by Chimaev. 2 minutes and 44 seconds in round number 3 of 5. Feints on the outside, looking like he doesn't have the energy to wrestle tonight. It's Chimaev, so he's going to exchange punches with Sean Strickland. Jabs coming in, flush jabs landed by Sean Strickland. Those jabs is lovely from Sean Strickland. Jab going down to the bunny. Jab shake flicked out by Sean Strickland, working that jab, and Chimaev is looking to stay on the feet with Sean Strickland. Right hook up top landed by Sean Strickland. If you're going to stay on the feet, Sean Strickland, he going to clean you up. Chimaev is exhausted and he's not trying to wrestle. 2 minutes and 19 seconds here. 53% of the people now believe that Strickland could win this bout. Back to work with that jab and trying to work off that jab. Body shot with the right hand going down low. Missing that punch is Chimaev. Pumping his jab right there. Strickland going down to the body with a jab. And Chimaev stutter stepping, marching forward right now. Trying to get on the inside. Looking to try to shoot now. It's going to be Chimaev. Finding success in this round of Chimaev. But Strickland is pumping and landing that jab as Herb Dean is looking on the outside. Up top with the right hook. Missing that shot. Pumping that jab out of Sean Strickland. Standing in the next man's face. Shooting that hip. Turning that hip. Shooting that jab. Getting away. Peeling back. Getting away from that right hook. Missing his strike was Chimaev. Attempted to throw that right leg, but didn't extend it. Jab flicked out on Sean Strickland. 1 minute and 34 seconds left. Jab popped the head back of Sean Strickland. Straight right hand missed by Chimaev. Jab down to the body, missing that. We got 1 minute and 28 seconds. Good jab by Chimaev coming in, landed. Taking a step back, trying to find a way to get in and implement some necessary Eva. 1 minute and 19 seconds left here in this championship bout. Good jab landed. Busted the nose of Sean Strickland. Bleeding out of the nose of Sean Strickland. Another jab came in. Another jab flicked out by Chimaev. And now Chimaev is coming in, landing that right hand. Coming back at him. Pumping that jab out. Looking on the outside is Chimaev talking to somebody on the outside. Bleeding out of his nose is Strickland, kicking him to the gut right there is Chimaev. Another jab, busting up the face of Sean Strickland. Another jab over there. Jabs is just landing on Sean Strickland. Jab flicked out, pumping his jab out of Sean Strickland and looking to step on that gas is Chimaev. He's looking to clean up Sean Strickland, just making that blood come out the body. Counter punch over the top with a right hook. Jab flicked out, good right hand counter. 44 significant strikes landed by Strickland. 31 significant strikes landed for Chimaev here through round 3. Straight right hand to the body, missed that. Up top of the jab, being flicked out, thrown by Chimaev, trying to come in, pumping his jab out of Sean Strickland. Over the top of the left hand, trying to come through, pumping his jab out of Sean Strickland. But marching forward right now is Chimaev. Hands held high and hands held tight over the top with the right hand. Staggering over his feet is Sean Strickland, pumping his jab out. A little slip up against the fence by Sean Strickland, pumping his jab. Beautiful jabs right there. Not even trying to shoot in for the takedown due to the takedown defense by Sean Strickland, but pumping that jab out up top with the right hand. Missed that shot on his feet, pumping his jab out with 4 seconds left in round number 3 of 5. Pumping his jab. Chimaev got pumping his jab, front kick, and that's the end of that round. Both the fighters showing their respects, wiping the blood off his face, looking up at the lights. Is Sean Strickland smiling. Turn around, Sean, so I can wipe off the blood. Take a deep breath. Hey, we're getting pillar guards from him. The jab cannot miss, but let's follow up with the right hand. Look at me. Let's follow up with the right hand every once in a while. Keep it straight and don't forget about your body work. Everything is perfect for you. That's Sean Strickland. That's the corner of Sean Strickland. Hey, those kicks. Add those kicks. This is Chimaev's corner. Drinking water at Chimaev. How do you feel right now? Are you okay? All the time, the movement, all the time. Give them different looks every time. Don't just stand in front of them. Right jab, left hook. Right jab, left hook. That's Chimaev corner telling him. Right jab, left hook. They're telling Chimaev, don't try to take him down. I want you to fight his fight. Stand on the ground and strike with Sean Strickland. Looking to stay on their feet right now as both of these fights, and it's looking like we're going into the championship rounds. Round number 4 of 5, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed into. Herb Dean is telling the fighters to keep at bay, stay at bay, and it's time to go crazy. Sean Strickland is telling the fighters to meet and showing love and respect as Chimaev in round number 4 as they go out. I love this, man, and both the fighters love this opportunity to try to shock the world here in this UFC middleweight championship bout. Good jab right there by Sean Strickland on the outside right now in this UFC 328. Chimaev marching forward right now, trying to pump his jab. Right hook over the top, missed that front kick. That big toe landed on the gut. Good jab down to the body, landed by Chimaev. Over the top with a right hook, peeled back, got away from that strike with Sean Strickland with 4 minutes and 28 seconds in round number 4 of 5. Pumping his jab out right there. Over the top of the right hand, taking a step back, negating, getting away from the strike stone by Chimaev, but landing a left hook right there with Chimaev. Left leg kick to the body, landed by Chimaev. Starting to get active. It's all about spirit now, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants it the most? Dig deep into that well known itself and get some hydration so you can fuel your dominance. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. Straight right hand landing on the left hip of Sean Strickland, trying to force him to get a hip disc replacement early in life. Over the top with a right hand by Chimaev. Big shot with a right hand over the top. Staggered Sean Strickland momentarily. Beautiful work right there by Chimaev. Over the top, this sweep it. Boom. Then staggered him momentarily. And then both fighters standing on their feet, jockeying for position right now, looking to stay calm, looking to stay cool. It's Sean Strickland after just getting stone cold rock right there. So big shot here, landed right there. Body kick from the champ. Good jab. Bleeding out the nose again right now. Jab down to the body. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left here in round number 4 of 5. Championship rounds. Pumping the jabs on the outside right there is Sean Strickland. Keep pumping his jab out, trying to come towards him, saying, what is this? And looking in his face, standing in front of Sean Strickland is Chimaev saying, what are you doing? What is this? Over the top with the right hand thrown by Chimaev, saying, I'm going to beat you at your own game. Sweeping shot with the right hand by Chimaev, coming back at him with a counter punch thrown by Sean Strickland. Pumping his jab out. Both fighters is standing in front of one another, swaying back and forth. Double pump of the jab with Sean Strickland. And now we can see Chimaev, 55 head punches, 11 body shots with 7 low kicks for Chimaev. 97 punches to the head with 2 to the body with no leg kicks. All jabs mainly. Pumping his jab out. Beautiful jabs right there by Sean Strickland. Trying to get away from that looping hook. Body shot with the left hand. Remember the corner of Chimaev. Left hand to the body, right hand over the top. Sweeping shot with a right hook landed right there by Sean Strickland. Live odds is negative 200 for Chimaev. Plus 55 by Sean Strickland. Straight right hand landed by Chimaev. Bleeding out the brim of his nose. Bleeding internally out the nostrils is Sean Strickland. 1 minute and 55 seconds left here in round number 4 of 5. And Chimaev is not thinking wrestling. He wants to beat Sean Strickland at Sean Strickland's game. To let him know and let the world know that I'm a true champion. And I can fight my opponent's fight and still come out on top. 1 minute and 33 seconds left. Round number 4 of 5. Beautiful jab by Chimaev. Busting up Sean Strickland with the jab now. It's Chimaev. UFC middleweight championship on the line. Who wants it the most? Dig deep. Spirit is what you got, and put it on the line. Because I'm here to make it last forever. And don't forget, next Saturday, we got Keyshawn Davis, DB3 versus Nair Albright. Let's get it. DB3, Keyshawn Davis versus Nair Albright. We're going to go live. And don't forget, tomorrow, we got Zuffa 6. We got Serhi Boachuk versus Shane Mosley Jr. That's tomorrow. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like, and hit that Cash App and support your creator. 54 seconds left. Shooting in for the takedown of Chimaev. Now he's shooting in for the takedown and got the takedown. Beautiful work right there. Beautiful game plan. Pump the jab out. Wait to the championship rounds, and then we will wrestle. Beautiful work right there by Chimaev. Shot in, got the takedown, and now Sean Strickland, your ass is in trouble. 37 seconds left. Round number 4. Right knee to the left glute. Right knee to the left glute. He ain't going to be able to sit down for 2-3 weeks. Let me drink some Bobby Boucher. Turning around, trying to fight fire with fire right now is Sean Strickland. Body shots with the left hand on the inside. Both fighters is on their knees, roughing it up right now on the inside. I got the afro tucked, so I can't rock my roughs and stuff with my afro puff because it's tucked under the do-rag, so I can put my hoodie on. 16 seconds left, but the fro still exists. Right knee's trying to go down right there. It'll be out tomorrow. 2-1-0. That's the end of round number 4. We have one more round left. They fighting right now? Hell yeah, they fighting right now, champ. They over there throwing them hands. Oh, you probably said that when I was reading what's going on, what's really going on about your government and these goddamn aliens. Kazmayat Chimaev, Sean Strickland, they are on their stools getting instructions, ready to go out for the 5th and the final round. You have to show who you truly are. Both of these fighters got to dig deep. Both of these fighters have to know who they truly are. Both of these fighters got to put the pedal to the metal. You got to turn into Toretto because you got to be fast and furious. And both of these fighters got to rise up off the stool, go out in this 5th and final round, and they got to throw them hands like the Kung Fu man.
Spare change.
Oh, no, that's quick. Now, look, if they take that L, they're going to be asking for that spare change. But expect both of these fighters to rise up, turn into Megatron, so they can strip the flesh from their opponent.
Then let me strip the very flesh from his body, and you will, my apprentice.
And that's the corner giving them instructions, talking about you got the go-ahead. Chimaev, what's going on? A poke in the eye? It's going to come down to this. It's going to come down to this. The 5th and the final round, showing their respects, and there you go. It's nothing but love and it's nothing but respect. But let me beat your ass. Chimaev on the outside, ready to go, trying to put it on the challenger. The challenger is ready to go, like Forrest Whitaker, strip it from the champion and shooting in immediately. As soon as this round started, got the takedown early, and now he just gonna ride him. Strickland gonna be on the ground, and Chimaev just gonna wrestle him. This round number 4, Chimaev he's just about to out wrestle Sean Strickland. He was saving all his strength for this round number 4. Turning around, Hamzat asked his corner what round it was. They said 5. They said, do you? And now getting to the gameplay now is Chimaev, and now he's going to try to wrestle. Oh, good reversal right there by Sean Strickland. But hop back up with Chimaev. Jockeying for position right there with both the fighters. As if we were playing FIFA. If we were playing FIFA, they would have been like, jockeying for position. Round number 5 is still 0-0. That would have been FIFA. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left on his ground right now. Got his back is Chimaev. Got the back of Sean Strickland. Now the back of Sean Strickland trying to get close to the cage. Got his separation. Beautiful work right there. Jab flicked out thrown by Sean Strickland. Nothing was coming back. Good jab being thrown out by Chimaev. Got the distance that he needed. Now they got to let it rip. Now he got to let it go. He's going to try to shoot Sean Strickland. Shoot that uppercut. Sean Strickland got to land some big shots or it's over, y'all. I don't think Sean Strickland got the energy like that because he's looking a little gassed. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in round number 5, the 5th and the final round, UFC 328. What a commentary and what a blow-by-blow. So hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. Pumping his jab on the outside is Chimaev. And now you can see Herb Dean on the outside just looking. Straight right hand going down to the body by Chimaev. Taking a step back right now is Sean Strickland over the top with a right hook thrown right there. Pumping his jab out. And look at Sean Strickland. Oh, if you on Rumble, I need you to hit the follow. If you on my Twitch, I need you to hit the follow. If you on my Kick, I need you to hit the follow. What he say on the what they say on the Little Rascals? People, the Little Rascal said, I need your money. I'm going to be like, people, I need your views. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Good big shot with a right hand landed by Sean Strickland. Took me back to the Little Rascals momentarily. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. because somebody is trying to be the scum of the next man's toes. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. Left hook being thrown by Chimaev. Body shot, right hook over the top. Good punch right there. And you can see the corner looking at Sean Strickland after he made that punch. And now they saying, oh, Tay. See, rascals, that's a go. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. That's right. Blow by blow like no other. This creativity itself. Uppercut with the left hand by Sean Strickland. I'm going to let y'all know, I got to read to y'all that Neptune is in Aries. And now you got to focus on individuality, creativity and imagination. I'm gonna show y'all, and it's gonna be in cycle for 13 years, I think into 2039 or some shit. 1 minute and 58 seconds left on the outside, pumping his jab out of Sean Strickland, working it out. USA chant still in the crowd. 1 minute and 53 seconds left in this UFC 328 main event. Pumping his jab on the outside of Sean Strickland. Body shot with the right hand going down low by Chimaev, trying to come in and trying to find his way. Over the top with the right hook. Missed that blow with 1 minute and 40 seconds left here in the fifth and final round. Straight right hand thrown by Chimaev. Popped the head back. Good work right there by the champion. Taking a step back, backpedaling right now. Trying to implement an uppercut with the left hand. Didn't extend it right there. Pumping his jab out with a 19% retreating rate for Chimaev. With a 42% retreating rate for Strickland. Pumping his jab out right there is Chimaev. 1 minute and 23 seconds left. Pumping his jab out of Sean Strickland. Shooting in for the takedown. Great takedown to negated that takedown. Great takedown defense. And then post right there is Sean Strickland with 1 minute and 13 seconds left here in the fifth and the final round. Doing a great job defending himself right now. Sean Strickland looking up at the clock, looking up at the lights, and then credited Chimaev with his 8th takedown of the evening. And then trying to stand up right now is Sean Strickland. And everybody's watching this bout because everybody is like up on their toes. Like, we don't know what's going on. Just a war of nutrition. 50 seconds left in this bout. Strickland has got to get up, and Strickland, he cannot end this fight on the bottom. Chimaev, he has to make this takedown count. Got the back of the leg and looking to trip Sean Strickland. Uh-oh, Strickland got away. Right hand to the body off the retreat. Got the next man blood on his face. And now you can see marching forward, pumping the jab on the outside with a straight right hand being thrown right there. Jab's being flicked out by Sean Strickland. The crowd is standing up on their feet with 25 seconds left in this MMA bout. Straight right hand over the top, landed by Chimaev. Good right hand by Chimaev. Took that shot well with Sean Strickland. Pumping his jab out, standing there, looking to try to become middleweight champion again. This is a very close fight. 13 seconds left. Pumping his jab out of Sean Strickland. Over the top of the right hand, missed that blow with Chimaev. Pumping his jab, uppercut with the right hand, missed by Sean Strickland. Straight right hand to the body, looking to let it all go. Right hand over the top by Chimaev, missed that punch. Right straight over the top, missing that. 1 second, and the fight is done. Beautiful work right there. Nothing but respect. Sean Strickland believes he won. Sean Strickland believes he won. Sean Strickland believes he won. Sean Strickland walking off saying, strap me up like it's the discount double check. Discount double check, y'all. I'm showing my age. Discount double check right there by Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland believes he won this bout. Sean Strickland said, I won this bout. And Chimaev is like, man, I'm not too sure. I got a bloody face. I don't know. That sword fist won me the tournament. I once had me an 8-leg parlay. An octopus, if you would. It came down to a game in Indiana. I heard the team playing. Well, I fucked it up, but this is my commercial right here, y'all. This little betting commercial. His ass. That's my part. He said, I once had an 8-leg parlay. An octopus, if you will. That's my part. That should be having me rolling. I'm going to say it one more time because that's my favorite. I once had an 8-leg parlay. An octopus, you call it. I was like, shit, let's get it. That's the end of the bout, ladies and gentlemen. Both the fighters, respect, goddammit. Both the fighters got to show up and turn up and show it. Miramar in the building right there. That's for Joshua Van. I appreciate y'all coming rocking with Fighter Get Knocked Out because we supporting Joshua Van. And he went out there and did his thing. So shout out to Miramar. I see y'all flags out representing Joshua Van. And now y'all rocking with Fighter Get Knocked Out. So I can say I'm from Miramar, goddammit, because I got my Miramar brothers and sisters rocking with Fighter Get Knocked Out. That's what we talking about. Alrighty. Now we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Both the fighters both of these fighters went in. They look like they buried the hatch, and it's looking like they're showing sportsmanship. And now they're going to show the replay. Great takedown defense from Sean Strickland. That was in the second round. I mean, that was in the last round right there, trying to shoot in for all them takedowns. Big shot with a right hand came in, landed by Sean Strickland. Over the top with a right hook thrown. This is the replay throughout the bout. Jab down to the body. Big shot with a right hand over the top. That's what busted the nose of Sean Strickland. Shooting in for the takedown at Chimaev. And then beautiful work late, and then puts him down in round number 4 to end that round. And then over the top with a big shot with an overhand right at the end of round number 5. This fight was insanely close. This fight, and let's break down the fight statistics. 98 significant strikes for Kazmayet with 6 minutes and 4 seconds ground control time. Strickland has 3 minutes, 1 second ground control time. 9 of 13 takedowns landed for Chimaev. 0 of 1 for Strickland. Advancing 43% for Chimaev, 6% for Strickland. Significant strikes, 133 for Strickland and 98 for Chimaev. For the stats, I got it in favor of the champion, Chimaev, and still champion. Based on the statistics, Chimaev got that. Bruce is in. Let's see who won this bout. The official decision is in. One final time. They showing their respects again. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge number 1 scores this contest 48-37, Chimaev. Judge number 2 scores it 48-47, Strickland. And judge number 3 scores this contest 48-47 for the winner by split decision. And no! UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland is your new middleweight UFC champion of the world. And Chimaev takes the belt from Dana White to place the belt on the new champion. Good work right there. That's how you're supposed to do it as a true champion. You beat the champion, so I'm going to take the belt from Dana White and I'm going to put it on you. The new middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland, and what an awesome display of sportsmanship from Hamzat to put that belt around your waist. Sean, how happy are you right now? Hey, you guys, I'll get back to that, I promise. Come on, come on. I'll give it back, I promise. Took the microphone from Joe Rogan. I just want to apologize to my American fans, my Muslim fans, and my Christian fans. I went too fucking hard on, I will admit it. I respect all you guys. You guys are savage. He's a damn savage. I should be a better example, but I'm trying to sell these fights, you fuckers. I appreciate you, but Sean, you sold this fight in a huge way, and you fought this fight in a huge way. How happy are you right now? That motherfucker would not go back. I'm hitting him with everything, and he just keeps coming forward. Crazy. This was one of the best middleweight title fights I have ever seen in my life because it was the perfect display of both guys giving everything and every ounce that they have. And that's exactly what you did, and that's how you won that world title back. He may have broke my nose, but again, I just want to tell you guys and my fans, I fucking love you guys. I would not be where I am today without you guys. My Christian fans, my Muslim fans, my white fans, my black fans, my brown fans, I fucking love you guys. We are all Americans, and this is the fucking dream. Sean, they love you too, and I love you. And that was an absolutely amazing fight. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland, he is now a 2-time middleweight champion of the world. Sean Strickland. Beautiful work right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Fight or Get Knocked Out. It's been a pleasure, but before we leave, we got to pull up this fight because tomorrow it still goes down. That's why I'm telling y'all to subscribe to the channel and hit the follow. Do it right now because tomorrow we got Zuffa Boxing. So we're going to break this down and we'll go back to the home page so we can pull that up and we can pull it up tomorrow. We got Risen. That's Saturday, 11:30 p.m. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We might be calling a fight. What is this? 11:30 p.m. Kobe, Hyogo, Japan. Hyogo, Japan. Kobe, Japan. They got some MMA bouts. They got 11 MMA bouts with 3 kickboxing bouts. Oh, we about to go to Kobe, Japan. Oh, we about to go to Kobe, Japan for the Risen 53. Rising or Risen? What is it? Rising 53 or Risen 53? That's going to be at 11:30. So it's 9:04. It's about to be 10 o'clock where I'm at. So that's supposed to be in an hour or so. Okay. But don't forget tomorrow. That's why I'm telling y'all to subscribe to the channel because tomorrow we got Zuffa Boxing in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada is going down. We got Zuffa Boxing 6. Shane Mosley Jr. versus Sarahi Boachuk. And let's break down this tail of the tape because this boxing match will be tomorrow on the Lord's Day, on Sunday. So let's break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be tomorrow. Zuffa Boxing 6, Sarahi Boachuk, El Flaco, takes on Shane Mosley Jr. Sarahi Boachuk, his boxing record, 27 victories, just 3 defeats. He fights out of Los Angeles, California by way of Ukraine. He is 31 years of age, 2 weeks, 2 days. He weighed in at 155 pounds. He stands 6 feet even with a 73-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be tomorrow. Sarahi Boachuk and his opponent, Shane Mosley Jr., the son to the great and the legend, Shane Mosley Sr. Shane Mosley Jr. boxing record consists of 22 victories, 5 losses. He fights out of Panama, California. He is 35 years of age, 4 months, 3 weeks, 1 day. He weighed 159.5 pounds. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall with a 77-inch arm reach. Zuffa Boxing 6. Shane Mosley Jr. takes on Sarahi Boachuk. Subscribe to the channel, hit the hype, hit the like, and we gonna leave y'all. You know what? I'm gonna leave y'all spitting some bars. I'm gonna spit. I wrote this rap in 2018 at the Lionsgate portal. So welcome to greatness. Let's get it. Spit some bars on y'all ass, cause I am hip hop.
1 to X, let's go. The time is upon us, your consciousness is set free. Released from illusions and all the fuckery. The gates is open, tell them demons to roam free. The vortex is open, control your energy. My eyes the third, so I'ma let self be original guardian of these galaxies. My heart is pure, get the feather and weigh me. The gold in my veins is proof of alchemy. Picture perfect, the frame hangs my masterpiece. The human body intrigued by the anatomy. Connection linked to the universe lies inside of me. Black magic, the devil, I am his prodigy. No apologies given, fuck your society. Sacrificial the lamb, I quote that Bible piece. I'm a chemist that menace created alchemy. Pine Mills, the penthouse, I'm chilling upon a balcony. One thought, it's over, I'm serpent just like a cobra. The ruler is on high in this Kush kingdom is potent. My yacht, I got the balance. My wings, Horus the falcon, deliver us from this evil I vanquish. Make the announcement. I don't come in peace. I'm here to bloody sheets. The bed of indoctrination, they done put you to sleep. Adrenaline shot in his veins, he's staying woke. The triple darkness of mother, I'm just playing the host. The time is upon us, your consciousness is set free. Released from illusions and all the fuckery. The gates is open, tell them demons to roam free. The vortex is open, control your energy. My eyes the third, so I'ma let self be original guardian of these galaxies. My heart is pure, get the feather and weigh me. The gold in my veins is proof of alchemy. The gates is open, the subdivision has opened up. I had the key, it was confidence, time to run amok. Relay race to the knowledge, the wizard finished first. Put a spell on this galaxy, magic is in us. I control it all, resting peacefully in all. Crystals, manifestations of self, I done seen it all. Back and forth to the future, the pharaohs I recall. Me standing tall on these pyramids that will never fall. Pangea, I'm one. Sothis is the silver sun. Brimstone, fire, in hell. Lucifer, I become. Tapped into myself. Centered like equator belts. Slave master flow, Willie Lynch. Why do you hate yourself? I'm passionate with it. Destiny's a sovereign mission. I don't have to follow the rules. I created religion. So all them gods in heaven, nigga, they bow down. I got the crown on my head. I'm talking chakras now. The time is upon us, your consciousness is set free. Released from illusions and all the fuckery. The gates is open, tell them demons to roam free. The vortex is open, control your energy. My eyes the third, so I'ma let self be original guardian of these galaxies. My heart is pure, get the feather and weigh me. The gold in my veins is proof of alchemy. I am the absolute of nothingness. I am not this body. All things are permitted.
Anoint me with my secret names of power. So let it be. I shizzle my nizzle.